Ryumin Sukuna is the final antagonist of Jujutsu Kaisen, and he is currently fighting his last battle against the sorcerers in the Shinjuku Showdown arc. After putting in a fantastic performance against them, Sukuna is slowly running out of gas, and it is clear for the fans to see that he is not going to be able to last long. Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. The highlights of these videos are Sukuna in his final battle and his fate seems sealed, a domain battle between Sukuna and Yuta, Sukuna's trump card. After his recent battle against Yuta and Gojo's body, it has become even more clear that Sukuna is not going to be able to withstand this pressure for long, and with the arrival of Hana on the battlefield, his fate is all but sealed at this point. Still, there is much more to come from Sukuna in other ways that fans might not have expected, and it's interesting to see what direction the story will take from here onwards. Sukuna vs Yuta Okotsu. Sukuna and Yuta engaged in a thrilling domain battle. Sukuna fought against Yuta on multiple occasions. However, the most significant battle happened when Yuta returned with Gojo's body. At first, fans assumed that Gojo had returned to the battlefield, rising from the dead. However, later it was proven that this person was indeed none other than Yuta Okotsu, who had made use of Kenjaku's curse technique to take control of Gojo's body. It was an incredibly exciting battle that began with a domain clash right from the get-go. Both Yuta and Sukuna opened their domains, and this time around their strategies were different. Yuta wanted to withstand the blows from Malevolent Shrine from the outside, and because of that he did what Gojo did and shrunk down his domain incredibly in terms of size. This allowed him to reinforce the barrier of the domain, and at the same time Sukuna shrunk his domain as well. Yuta then targeted Sukuna from the inside and hoped to deal enough damage to him that his Malevolent Shrine crumbled. Meanwhile, Sukuna's strategy was to destroy Unlimited Void first and then expand the target of his domain and destroy everyone on the battlefield. This was an ideal strategy, but at the end of the day, Sukuna was not able to employ his plan, and in JJK chapter 263, it was clear for the fans to see that Yuta was able to fire off a successful Hollow Purple, however with much less intensity than that of Gojo. This Hollow Purple was strong enough to injure Sukuna, but at the same time it was destroyed Yuta's own domain and essentially ended this domain clash. The idea was to then continue firing more purples at him, thanks to swiping from out Todo. However, this couldn't be made possible either. Yuta can only use his copy technique for as long as Rika is fully manifested, which is 5 minutes. What happens after those 5 minutes are up? This was largely down to the fact that Yuta ran out of time and his 5 minutes utilizing the copy curse technique were essentially over. This is why Gojo's body collapsed and Yuta was unable to do anything. However, this was not the end of the battle for Sorcerers. Yuji and Todo took it upon themselves to continue from where Yuta left off, and utilizing the domain shards were able to swap around effortlessly. Meanwhile, Yuji delivered dismantle after dismantle on the King of Curses, aiming to get Megumi back from him. However, when all these strategies were seemingly not working, the trump card finally appeared, which is what appears to have sealed Sukuna's fate once and for all. Sukuna hit by maximum output Jacob's ladder. Sukuna was showered in light by Hana Kurosoro. Todo's last swap in the battle against Sukuna was utilized to bring Hana to the battlefield. When Sukuna thought that Yuji would be the one to be switched around to deliver a powerful hit, Todo surprised him once again using his deception and summoned Hana to the battlefield. Using the power of Angel's maximum output Jacob's ladder, a giant beam of light was unleashed on Sukuna, completely engulfing him. Sukuna had absolutely no defense against this attack, and it is clear for the fans to see that he is not going to be able to withstand this powerful blow at all. Here fans know that Sukuna cannot deal with this attack. In fact, he has already faced the wrath of maximum output Jacob's ladder from Hana once before, and at that time and he was only spared because she was strict. Sukuna would not have survived if Hana were to reinforce her attack back then. Now, however, she is not going to fall for the same technique, and it is highly likely that she has ended just the King of Curses here. Of course, JJK has been on break ever since and fans do not know what the result of this powerful attack was. However, this result isn't hard to predict at this point. Sukuna has nothing to counter this technique with it. It is highly likely that he has fallen. This essentially means that Sukuna has lost a battle. That said, in the grand scheme of things, Sukuna is not out completely just yet because he does have one more trump card up his sleeve that he has not made use of just yet. What is next for Sukuna? Sukuna will trigger the merger soon in JJK. While Sukuna might have lost the battle against his horses, he still has one card left that he can utilize in the battle to defeat them once and for all. This is something that Kenjaku entrusted him with, and it is the key to the merger. Fans might actually get to see Sukuna leave Megumi's body behind in the upcoming chapters of JJK, and from there onward decides to lead the merger, which will give rise to something inexplicable. At this point, no fan can predict what the merger will bring forth, and all they can do is hope that Sukuna does it transcend and turn into something even more monstrous. The only bright side to this is that Megumi's body could potentially be released and fans could see him get involved in the battle once again. However, beyond that, fans don't know how the sorcerers will survive the merger and how Sukuna is going to be stopped after that. The only ones left on the battlefield right now are Yuji, Todo, and potentially Yuta, if he somehow manages to get control over Gojo's body once again. However, other than them, nobody is strong enough to face off against this king of curses. The only one capable of fighting and beating him, Gojo, is not alive anymore. Hopefully the merger is not going to be too difficult for his forces to deal with, and Sukuna is given a proper conclusion. Regardless, what fans need to keep in mind is that Sukuna in his own form has essentially been defeated, and bigger problems are coming if the merger is truly triggered in the upcoming chapters. I hope you like video, and please do subscribe to my channel for the upcoming videos so that you don't miss any videos on JJK and any other animes. And if you want videos on some other anime, please do let me know in the comments. Thank you.